edition of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this is an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, well, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries, right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch is those...
After weeks of lead-up, it's finally time for the game itself. Here we go in Super Bowl 69. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments you just go back in that backyard as a kid and close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Only gets the yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll send him over right. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Completed over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dart going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 8.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. All right, with Robinson from the pistol. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly not the scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Las Vegas, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that gets them a first down.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. On play action now, Leonard. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. Oh, Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The Falcons take over first.
Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play is a design run. And that's an 8 shot to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now here he goes again. And Doc's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Falcons first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. Oh, into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Dart. Complete. It's for John Ross. The drive is to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. The 29-yard line.
Dart out of shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
and in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
you know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one's the uprights. And the Falcons go up 10-zip here in the first.
Raiders nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. We know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30.
Leonard to throw. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 10. And a Raider first down.
Leonard now off the play action. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
To throw, here's Leonard. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
First down at the 34-yard line.
Good defenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On him quick, and they bring it down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the puck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Straight ahead with Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're a quarter of the way done in Super Bowl 69. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Minneapolis right after this. Thank you all for joining us. We are back for the second quarter of Super Bowl 69. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check. Then finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to throw, here's Dart. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that. I don't see him get fooled into making the read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit but knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Darks looking at this 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go. In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. To throw. Here's Dart. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So Brock, this offense looks sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Looking slant route complete. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. To the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, it's a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. You and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10, around Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. Escapes the defender. And he will have across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious on top of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 44-yard line.
Here's start now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Darts back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Working inside the red zone. Brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. From the gun, it's Leonard. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Number 29.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
7 yards. And
To throw. Here's Leonard. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
a gain of 22 yards.
Giving this to Genty.
First down.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, we'll take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Leonard to the air now. Complete over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
Here's Leonard to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Leonard. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Third and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Falcons, and running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They motion the tight end over. On first down, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
84. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing the out route. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on third. Here's Dart. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2 set of downs from 37. Dart gonna throw again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dart out of the shotgun. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Bijan Robinson, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. He hits first one. His second one coming from inside the 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. It's Leonard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
Connecting on the slant. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a real go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
I'll air it out on third. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect the quarterback, and they didn't either.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. Turnover on downs inside the red zone. Robinson on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Finds him over the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a game of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Taking tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First down.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Leonard setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards. Genty. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Genty can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Everybody rushing back to the line.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Falcons' 3-yard line.
Leonard now. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
The Raiders shrink. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Leonard. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
And off to Genty. Has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Raider first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Looking quickly here.
15 yards. First down, Raiders.
On first down, Genty. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And a Las Vegas first
Going to
down.
the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Leonard.
38-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. To throw, Leonard. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry-up now.
First down, Raiders.
Here's Leonard to throw. Brought in right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Quickly trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 12-yard.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another give here to Genty. Nothing doing on 2nd. Get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Brought down
Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds his man over the middle. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
A gain of 16
Working
yards.
quickly here.
Handled on Vegas, 1st down.
They'll run it with Genty. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Don't touch those remotes for a second, folks. Only 1 quarter left now in Super Bowl 69. It's Raiders football. They need to make up this deficit quick for a chance at the title. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here. 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Desperation time here. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7, and the Raiders 1st down.
We give here to Genty. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Leonard running the offense at max speed here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Back to Genty. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
7-yard line.
A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground with Genty. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell that running back is smelling the end zone? He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, here's Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders down by only 2 in the 4th. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence. You could own this line and get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Straight ahead. Genty. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Leonard to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down, Raiders.
Now it's Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
They give it to him again. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to the well again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Giving this to Genty. Only managed 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains. Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Leonard running the offense at max speed here.
First and goal.
And off to Genty. Well, so much for 15 things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Leonard now off the play action. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. The Las Vegas offense is first and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Genty running right. And that's a Raiders first down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for him.
You know, Coach gets in the QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get a few here. Brock down at the 33-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They're going to pass it here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Raider first down.
Dive straight ahead. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's looking to have this down at the 42-yard line.
He's brought
Trying to set this up quick.
42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Even with this, keeping the pedal down. This is Genty on second. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Another give here to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. And send that trophy to the Las Vegas Strip, baby. The Raiders are Super Bowl champions. This is something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s, going back-to-back twice. In more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, well, these guys have officially joined them.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.